important. So I've explained this before in the past, but this is something that is very universal. So when you're looking for priority, there's one, lanes, two, vision, and three, objective. These are the steps that you take to get priority. So let's say we review last game. If you're watching last game, Tom Kench wanted to do Baron. Now, I could explain it to him in game, or I could just be a bitch and be like, just listen to me. Which is what I usually do, is because I'm fucking toxic. Don't copy that. It's not good to be an asshole. Um, so this purple dot stands for Baron. This is turrets. This is dragon. These are the 3 lanes. So what you want to do is, for the last game, the 2 inhibitors were down, right? What you do is, 1, lanes, you walk up top and you push top anyways, like I wanted to. You siege top anyways, right? And it's not like I only want to siege top. When I say to push top, it's not only because these 2 inhibs are down and because it's free. We push top to apply pressure on the map. It doesn't mean we're only going to siege and not go for Baron. It means that we're going to siege and apply pressure, and that's what I wanted to do. So, step 1, push the lane. So we're going to push the lane, and the enemy team's going to be forced to, react, which we saw them in the jungle, right? And they have to react to here and here. So we basically just sit right here, right? And we wait here. If they fight us, we win. If they don't fight us, then we win still. Our inhibitor creeps go in, right? And then we go for the second tower, and we kill the second tower, right? We eventually, after all the waiting around, we get tower. We're gonna eventually get it because we're fucking fed. Then the inhibitor turret, you don't have to siege the inhibitor turret because it's the closest to their base, but we could still get it if we wanted to. By pushing them into inhibitor turret, this is inhibitor turret. By pushing them into inhibitor turret, you force them to defend. Now, let's say you don't do any of that. Let's say you just go here, right? They can go right into their jungle and just sit behind Baron, and there's no pressure being applied except over here. Now the easy way is we just sit here and we wait for the inhib to push and then we go. But the thing is, a Mumu can still be waiting around here while the rest of their team defends. So to force them to putting resource into top, we go top lane. We kill the tower anyways because of what I said earlier. And then you go to Baron. Now let's talk about the second step. Now let's say pushing lanes and going straight to Baron doesn't work. They just like walk in as you run to Baron instead of like at least you have lane priority, They have to take more time to get to Baron. If lane priority is not enough, the next thing is vision. That's right, vision. By getting vision, you can see everything that they do. When you push lane, you go into their jungle while they're defending tower, and then you put wards all over the fucking place, and you just see everything. You just put wards everywhere in the jungle, okay? And now you've established vision. Now, when you're going for Baron, pink ward control is really important, and in competitive play, they put pink wards all over the map like it's their fucking job, because it is their job to buy pink wards and put them all over the map. It's not only the support's job and jungler's job to ward, it's also the laners. They buy pink wards, they buy blue trinkets, they just place it at Baron, so they can't, they don't know if they're doing it or not. That's why people buy blue trinkets, so they can just fucking blue trinket it every once in a while and see if they're doing Baron or not. So, now that you have vision, right, Now you can go to the objective. Now, let's say they still run in and they blindly go through the vision. That's when you punish them. You rinse and repeat. You push lane. You get rotations on them because you see where they are. If you go out of vision and you're sitting in lane and they're trying to go and check Baron blindly, you can just push down top lane. And keep in mind they still will be like looking for someone to clear the inhibitor creeps. Like if just by going into lane, you provide lane pressure, and then you get vision, and then you go for the objective. And when you get the objective, you go back to lane, you get vision, and then you fucking kill their base. Boom, easy. Now, this is the easy part. Now, let's say the inhibitors weren't down. This is the rotation game you see so commonly in competitive games. Now, let's say these towers are, like this first towers are down, right? This is where the hard part comes. People, once the first three towers are down, people start to farm a lot more until their next power spike, like maybe level 11 or something, so they're strong enough to dive second tower. What they do is they push lane, to tower, they get vision, over here. Let's say they're playing for top side. Like, let's say they get vision in here, right? And then they go for the objective. They rotate in between lanes to catch people off because the enemies can't walk through your vision that easily. If they walk through your vision, then number 4, you kill them. Team fight. Oh my god. You team fight them. Like, that's where fights happens, that's where skirmishes happens. This is like the team objective play. You rotate between towers, you play for a certain side of the map, and you talk about what you're going to do next. So, let's say these towers are down, right? You wanted to play for the bottom side, then you control the bottom side, and you just rotate between the lanes. Like, it's easier said than done, but that's really all it is. It's just really hard to explain in paint. It'd be better to show you in an actual game, so maybe I'll do a video on that one day.